Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I hope you are fine. I am going to discuss mathematics class first year chapter number 1 complex number. In this lecture I will solve exercise number 1.2 question number 5, that is most important for paper's point of view. So let's start question number 5, part number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Question 5, that is if Z1 is equal to 3 plus 2 iota and Z2 is equal to 2 minus iota, then verify the following. Mod of Z1 plus Z2 is equal to mod of Z1 plus mod of Z2. First part. Second part, mod of Z1 minus Z2 is equal to mod of Z1 minus mod of Z2. Third part, that is mod of Z1 Z2 is equal to mod of Z1 dot mod of Z2. Fourth part, that is mod of Z1 divided by Z2 is equal to mod of Z1 divided by mod of Z2. So let's start part number 1. Z1 plus Z2 mod is equal to Z1 mod plus Z2 mod, taking left hand side. Z1 plus Z2 mod, left hand side is equal to mod of Z1 plus Z2. So first, Z1 plus Z2 is equal to value of Z1 3 plus 2 iota plus 2 minus iota, which is equal to 3 plus 2 5 plus iota, taking conjugate on both sides. So dear students, Z1 plus Z2 whole conjugate is equal to conjugate of Z1 plus Z2. So taking conjugate on both sides, that is Z1 plus Z2 conjugate is equal to 5 plus iota whole conjugate, which is equal to 5 minus iota. Z1 plus Z2 conjugate is equal to 5 minus iota conjugate or bar mean conjugate, that is left hand side. So right hand side, that is Z1 is equal to 3 plus 2 iota, taking conjugate on both sides. So Z1 conjugate is equal to 3 plus 2 iota whole conjugate. So 3 minus 2 iota, Z1 conjugate is equal to 3 minus 2 iota. Next, Z2 is equal to 2 minus iota, taking conjugate on both sides. So Z2 conjugate is equal to 2 minus iota whole conjugate, which is equal to 2 plus iota. Z2 conjugate is equal to 2 plus iota. So next, Z1 conjugate plus Z2 conjugate, which is equal to 3 minus 2 iota plus 2 plus iota, which is equal to 3 plus 2 5 minus 2 iota plus iota minus iota. Equation number 2 from 1 and 2. Left hand side is equal to right hand side, hence proved. So left hand side, that is 5 minus iota, and right hand side, that is 5 minus iota. Left hand side equal to right hand side, hence proved. So part number 2. Part number 2, that is conjugate of Z1 minus Z2 is equal to conjugate of Z1 minus conjugate of Z2. Left hand side is equal to conjugate of Z1 minus Z2 whole conjugate. So first Z1 minus Z2 is equal to value of Z1 is equal to 3 plus 2 iota. 3 plus 2 iota minus Z2 is equal to 2 minus iota. So which is equal to 3 plus 2 iota minus 2 minus multiply plus iota, which is equal to 3 plus 2. 3 minus 2 is equal to 1 plus 2 iota plus 3 iota. So Z1 minus Z2 is equal to 1 plus 3 iota. Taking conjugate on both sides. So Z1 minus Z2 whole conjugate is equal to 1 plus 3 iota whole conjugate. So which is equal to Z1 minus Z2 whole conjugate is equal to 1 minus 3 iota. Equation number 1. So next, right hand side is equal to Z1 conjugate minus Z2 conjugate. Right hand side is equal to Z1 conjugate minus Z2 conjugate, that is Z1 is equal to 3 plus 2 iota. Taking conjugate on both sides. So Z1 conjugate is equal to 3 plus 2 iota whole conjugate, which is equal to 3 minus 2 iota. So Z1 conjugate is equal to 3 minus 2 iota. So next, Z2 is equal to 2 minus iota. Taking conjugate on both sides. So Z2 conjugate is equal to 2 minus iota whole conjugate, which is equal to 2 plus iota. Combining Z1 minus Z2 conjugate, which is equal to Z1 conjugate to 3 minus 2 iota minus 2 plus iota, which is equal to 3 minus 2 iota minus plus minus 2 minus plus minus iota, which is equal to 3 minus 2 is equal to 1 minus 2 iota minus iota is equal to minus 3 iota. Z1 conjugate minus Z2 conjugate is equal to 1 minus 3 iota. From 1 and 2, left hand side is equal to right hand side, hence proved. So next part number 3, that is that is Z1 Z2 whole conjugate is equal to Z1 conjugate Z2 conjugate. Taking left hand side, Z1 Z2 whole conjugate is equal to Z1 conjugate Z2 conjugate. So left hand side is equal to Z1 Z2 whole conjugate. It means Z1 Z2 is equal to 3 plus 2 iota into 2 minus iota, which is equal to 3 2 times 6 plus minus minus 3 iota. So plus 2 iota multiplied 2 is equal to plus 4 iota, plus minus minus 2 iota dot iota square, so which is equal to 6 plus iota minus 2 iota square is equal to minus 1, which is equal to 6 plus iota minus multiply minus plus 2, 6 plus 2 is equal to 8, so 8 plus iota Z1 Z2 is equal to 8 plus iota, taking conjugate on both sides. That is Z1 Z2 whole conjugate is equal to 8 plus iota whole conjugate is equal to 8 minus iota. Equation number 1. So next, right hand side is equal to Z1 conjugate Z2 conjugate. So first, Z1 is equal to 3 plus 2 iota, taking conjugate on both sides. So Z1 conjugate is equal to 3 plus 2 iota whole conjugate, which is equal to 3 minus 2 iota. Z1 conjugate is equal to 3 minus 2 iota. Next, Z2 is equal to 2 minus iota, taking conjugate on both sides. So Z2 conjugate is equal to 2 minus iota whole conjugate, which is equal to 2 plus iota. Next, Z1 conjugate multiplies Z2 conjugate. Z1 conjugate multiplies Z2 conjugate is equal to value of Z1 conjugate is equal to 3 minus 2 iota. Next, value of Z2 conjugate is equal to 2 plus iota. So which is equal to 3 2 times 6 plus 3 iota minus 2 2 times 4 iota minus plus minus 2 iota dot iota square. So which is equal to 6 minus iota minus 2 iota square is equal to minus 1. 6 minus iota plus 2 is equal to 6 plus 8 minus iota. Z1 Z2 conjugate is equal to 8 minus iota. So from 1 and 2, left hand side is equal to right hand side, hence proved. Next, part number 4. Part number 4, that is left hand side Z1 Z2 whole conjugate, Z1 Z2 whole conjugate. So first, Z1 divided by Z2 is equal to value of Z1 is equal to 3 plus 2 iota divided by 2 minus iota. So next 3 plus 2 iota divided by 2 minus iota by rationalization, 2 plus iota divided by 2 plus iota. So next 3 2 times 6 plus 3 1 times 3 iota plus 2 2 times 4 iota plus 2 iota multiply 2 iota 2 iota square divided by 2 minus iota into 2 plus iota can also be written in the form of 2 square minus iota whole square. So which is equal to 6 plus 7 iota plus 2 into minus 1 which is equal to 2 times 4 minus iota square is equal to minus 1. So which is equal to 6 plus 7 iota minus 2 divided by 4 plus 1 is equal to 4 plus 7 iota divided by 5. Z1 divided by Z2 is equal to 4 plus 5 iota divided by 5. So next take a conjugate on both sides. So Z1 divide Z2 whole conjugate is equal to 4 plus 7 iota divided by 5 conjugate. So Z1 Z2 whole conjugate is equal to 4 minus 7 iota divided by 5. Left hand side, that is, so right hand side Z1 right hand side is equal to Z1 conjugate divided by Z2 conjugate. So first Z1 is equal to 3 plus 2 iota taking conjugate on both sides. So first Z1 conjugate is equal to 3 plus 2 iota conjugate form. So 3 minus 2 iota Z1 conjugate is equal to, next Z2 is equal to 2 minus iota taking conjugate on both sides. So Z2 conjugate is equal to 2 minus iota whole conjugate, which is equal to Z2 conjugate is equal to 2 plus iota. So next Z1 conjugate divided by Z2 conjugate. Z1 conjugate is equal to Z1 conjugate is equal to 3 minus 2 iota. So Z2 conjugate is equal to 2 plus iota. So which is equal to 3 minus 2 iota divided by 2 plus iota by rationalization, 2 minus iota, 2 minus iota. So 3 2 times 6 plus minus minus 3 iota minus 2 2 times 4 iota minus multiply minus plus 2 iota dot iota is equal to 2 iota square divided by 2 plus iota, 2 minus 5 iota can also be written in the form of 2 square minus iota whole square, which is equal to 6 minus 3 iota minus 4 iota is equal to minus 7 iota plus 2 iota square is equal to minus 1 divided by 2 square is equal to 4 minus iota square is equal to minus 1. So next, which is equal to 6 minus 7 iota minus 2 plus minus 2 divided by 4 plus 1, which is equal to 6 minus 2 is equal to 4 minus 7 iota divided by 5. So Z1 conjugate divided by Z2 conjugate is equal to 4 minus 7